Pardon me, are you Adam Graham?
The very same. And this is my old-time radio snack wagon.
Welcome to the Old-Time Radio Snack Wagon, where we serve up a bite-sized portion of old-time radio. And now, here's your Snack Wagon host, Adam Graham.
Welcome to Old-Time Radio Snack Wagon, and welcome to 2024. It's that magical time of year where we gather together and celebrate. We lift our glasses when the clock strikes 12, and we shout, Happy Public Domain Day. Okay, maybe that's just me. But January 1st isn't just New Year's Day, it's also Public Domain Day. If a work's copyright expired in 2023, that means that it expires at the end of 2023 and entered the public domain in 2024. If you're in a country that has a copyright term of the life of the author plus 70 years, any work by an author who passed in 1953 enters the public domain. And the same is true of the works of authors who died in 1973 in countries with the life plus 50 years term. Here in the U.S., where it comes to most works, including books, song lyrics, and movies that were properly renewed as required at the time, they enjoy a copyright term of 95 years. So that means most works from 1928 enter the public domain in the United States today. This means films like Old Arizona, The Passion of Joan of Arc, and of course the first Mickey Mouse short film, Steamboat Willie, are now public domain. And also books like Agatha Christie's Mystery of the Blue Train and A.A. Milne's The House at Pooh Corner. However, sound recordings, particularly records, are another matter. There's a reason why I don't play records as a general rule, and if I do, they are extremely old. Most records are under copyright, including some interesting old-time radio-related records that I'd love to play, such as record-only Superman radio plays. Most would have been under copyright until 2067, but Congress passed a law in 2018 allowing some works to enter the public domain. Recordings made prior to 1923 entered the public domain in 2022. Records made from 1923 to 1946 were given an additional 5 years of copyright protection in addition to the 95-year term that other works enjoy. While I could complain about how long this copyright term still is, today is New Year's Day and not Festivus. So instead of airing grievances, we're going to have a party. We're going to bring in the new year with music roll recordings that have now become part of the public domain in the United States. So today we won't be playing old-time radio programs, but most of the recordings we're playing have some tie-in to old-time radio. Now, I decided that as fun or interesting as it might be to delve into stacks of really obscure 78 RPM music to find good quality materials, I decided I wanted to start with the top tunes and those that were in some way related to old-time radio, as these tended to have the best sound. Now, everything here is digitized from 78 RPM record recordings that are, after all, 100 years old. But the records we're going to play for you today tended to be better than most. We're going to start out with the top record of 1923. And this is Parade of the Wooden Soldiers, performed by Paul Whiteman and his orchestra. Whiteman was still very active during the golden age of radio as a band leader and composer. He was featured in several programs and also did the music for the George Burns and Gracie Allen show in its early years. Of course, while 1923 was a great year for Paul Whiteman, he not only had Parade of the Wooden Soldiers, but also several other top hits. His most famous work in Rhapsody in Blue would be released 1924. While Parade of the Wooden Soldiers was the top song of 1923, if you're a filmmaker out there and you want to do a film that is set in 1923, you want to grab a song, that's not the song you're going to play after your narrator says it was 1923. This is the song you would play after the narrator said it was 1923.
There's a fruit store on our street, it's run by a Greek, and he keeps good things to eat, but you should hear him speak. When you ask him anything, he never answers no. He just guesses you to death, and as he takes your dough, he tells you yes. We have an old bananas. We have an old bananas today. With string beans and onions, cabbages and scallions, and all kinds of fruit and say. We have an old-fashioned tomato, a Long Island potato. But yes, we have an old banana. We have an old bananas today. Business got so good with him, he wrote home to say, send me Pete and Nick and Jim, I need help right away. When he got them in the store, there was fun, you bet. Someone asked for sparrowgrass, and then the whole quartet all answered yes. We've got an old banana. We have an old bananas today. Just try those coconuts, those walnuts, and donuts. There ain't many nuts like they. We'll sell you two kinds of red herring, dark brown and ball bearing. But yes, we have an old banana. We have an old bananas today.
Yes, I don't think we got strawberry pie.
You got coconut pie.
Yes, I don't think we got coconut pie.
Give me cups of coffee.
I got no coffee.
Well, what do you got?
I got a banana.
Oh, you got a banana. Yes, we got an old banana, an old banana, an old banana. We got an old banana today. I tell you, an old banana. Hey, Mariana, you got an old banana? Well, this man, he's not believe what I say. Now, what do you want, mister? You want to buy 12 for a quarter? Well, just 1 minute. I'm going to call my daughter. Yes, 1 minute. Hey, Ariana, you got a piano, yes. Banana, no, yes. We got enough bananas today. Take a walk, mister.
Yes, We Have No Bananas was written by Frank Silver and Irving Cohn. This was the version recorded by Billy Jones and was the fourth most popular recording in 1923. The story behind the song is that Cohn went to a fruit stand near his hotel where the proprietor began every sentence with yes by habit and then uttered, "We have no bananas today." The line stayed with him until he wrote the song. It's speculated that the reason for the "We have no bananas today" might have been a result of the Panama virus that affected banana plants, so there was a shortage and many people had been asking for them. The song had a lasting international impact. During World War II, importation of bananas was banned in the United Kingdom, and shopkeepers put signs in their windows saying, "Yes, we have no bananas." This song was huge in 1923. It's a catchy earworm. I've had multiple occasions to listen, and each time it ends up stuck in my head for days. So imagine it everywhere you went. While the Jones recording was the most popular version, another take on the song came from Ben Selvon's Dance Orchestra and ended up number 10. And there were other performances of the song that didn't chart. Now, as often happens with popular songs, a lot of people get sick of them, and this is one that could definitely drive some people bananas. And like Achy Breaky Heart 70 years later, it would generate a parody response. A comedian and singer, Eddie Cantor, would capitalize with the 15th most popular recording of 1923, "I've Got the Yes, We Have No Bananas Blues."
Lately I've been off my nut. I keep hearing nothing but yes, we have no bananas. And I'd like to find the guy who composed that lullaby. Yes, we have no bananas. I wish that I could go to a cabaret or show where someone wouldn't come along and sing that doggone song. I've got the yes, we have no banana blues. I've got the blues. And when I hear it, oh how I fear it. It's just like hearing bad news. It hasn't got a bit of sense, and I go wild when they commence. Bananas, bananas, I wish I could break up a million pianos. Day by day and week by week, it's yes, we have no bananas. Every time that freak meets freak, it's yes, we have no bananas. C-A-N-A-N-A, yes, no, take them away. I got the yes, we have no banana blues today. Yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas today. Stop. You fellas better get off the corner or I'll call the cop. Why, you've got me crazy. I can't stand it any longer. What's the matter with you, miss? I'll tell you what's the matter with me. I've got the yes, we have no banana blues. I've got the blues. And when I hear it, oh how I fear it. It's just like hearing bad news. It hasn't got a bit of sense, and I go wild when they commence. Bananas, bananas, I wish I could break up a million pianos. Day by day and week by week, it's yes, they have no bananas. Every time that Greek beats Greek, it's yes, we got no bananas. C-A-N-A-N-A, yes, no, take them away. I got the yes, we have no banana blues today.
Eddie Cantor would go on to host many successful radio programs throughout the 30s and 40s for sponsors such as Chase and Sanborn, Texaco, and Sal Hepatica. And while this might be our first time hearing from Mr. Cantor on the Old Time Radio Snack Wagon, I doubt it will be our last. Now, not all future radio stars were topping the Billboard charts. Jimmy Durante, who we heard earlier in the season on The Big Show, in addition to being a comedian, was also a very talented piano player and also capable of writing a pretty snazzy tune. He wrote this one with Johnny Stein and Jack Roth, and the title is I Ain't Never Had Nobody Crazy Over Me. Now, according to research, there is actually a version of this song with vocals, and it is held by Syracuse University, but it hasn't been digitized. Still, it's a cheery tune to welcome in 2024, and I hope you enjoy this year, and we'll be back next week with a more typical edition of the Old Time Radio Snack Wagon. It's time for me to close up the old snack wagon. But don't worry, we'll be back with another serving of old-time radio goodness before you know it. If you want to enjoy some of our longer-form podcasts, you can feast away at my website at greatdetectives.net. Your emails are also welcome at adam@snackwagon.net.
The Old Time Radio Snack Wagon comes to you from Boise, Idaho. Your host is Adam Graham. Sound production is by Rhines Media, LLC. You can listen to past episodes of the Old Time Radio Snack Wagon as well as connect on social media. at our website at snackwagon.net. Email suggestions for episodes to adam@snackwagon.net. This has been the Old Time Radio Snack Wagon.
Until next time, goodbye.